Greetings, beloved, Supreme Rising beloveds. How are you guys doing? How are you doing this lovely evening? I am doing just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I am glad to be seated here this evening with you guys. It's been a few days since I created any content. I've been getting some much needed rest. Yeah, guys, I had to pull away for a couple of days and kind of relax and get some rest. And, oftentimes that's what we need to do. With all the energies, the very strong energies that are in the air, sometimes, guys, you just have to pull away. You're no good if you are all, used up. And you're still trying to work, still trying to shop and take care of the house and all that. If you don't get enough rest, it will definitely interfere with everything else that you got going in your life. So you have to pull away sometimes and get some rest. And so I've been getting some rest here lately, past couple of days. And but I wanted to come on and touch bases with you guys. And if I'm not here, if I miss a day or so, I miss y'all. I do. I feel like, just let me put it to you blunt, it's hard to take a break from me sometimes. Some of us are like workaholics and it's just hard. And so I struggle with that sometimes, pulling away and taking a break. But I'm learning how to do that. I'm getting better in it. I'm learning. And so I wanted to come on. I don't have a particular topic tonight, but I just wanted to touch bases and just chat a little bit. And I wanted to ask you guys too. There is all kinds of topics out there. Definitely, don't get me wrong. There's all kinds of things for us to talk about, and we're going to get into some juicy stuff coming soon. But for tonight, I'm just going to talk a little bit, just chat a little bit. You guys, of course, you know that the energies are really strong right now, and a lot of people are feeling it. Some people don't have much of a, problem, or they don't deal with it very much, but some of us do. And I feel everything. I am just one of those beings that when the energy is moving and there's a change in the cosmos, I always feel it. And I feel it really strong. I always do. I got a couple of friends that if they want to know if something is changing up there, they can call me and I can always tell them, oh yeah, are you feeling it? I am feeling it. So I feel everything, guys. Don't much get past me up there without, myself being affected by it. So it's been some strong energies moving. I know we had a full moon come in on the 5th of February. And then we got a portal opening coming the 22nd of February, I think. So all of that movement is happening already. All of the energies from both of those situations, both of those changes, I'm feeling the energies from that. And I know many other people are feeling it too. And a lot of people, guys, know this. A lot of people out there are feeling it, and they don't know what they're feeling. There are some people out there, believe it or not, who have no idea what is happening. No idea what their feelings are pertaining to in their bodies right now. They have not a clue, because not everybody knows what's going on. A lot of people don't, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But they're feeling these energies. That don't change just because you don't know. I know I've heard people have been going to the doctor and running tests and all sorts of things, when because of the ignorance they don't know that it's just this, and really there's nothing the doctor can do. You know, we just gotta, it just has to pass. But if they don't know, they don't know. So, but I know what's going on because I've been dealing with it for the past going on 3 years. So, you know, these symptoms I've dealt with for that long. And it's a blessing to be able to know that it is what it is. So, guys, if you need to pull away ever so often and take a break, you know, shut the computer down, shut the TV off, or whatever it is that, you know, whatever you're doing that, you know, takes your time. Sometimes you just got to do it. You just got to shut everything down and just get in the bed and just get some rest. And so that's kind of what I've been doing. I did take some time today, and I like to create shorts and reels. And today I went on a spree of just creating short content with reels and shorts. And I just, you know, so guys, go check them out. I uploaded them today. So I'm really, I really get into the shorts, the little short videos. I like to have fun with them. And so you got a moment, go and check them out. So I did some of those today, and just kind of easing back in to everything. But I'm actually doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm just learning how, like I said, to you know, take even better care of myself in these now times. Sometimes that requires practice, you know, for those of us who, like I said, are not used to taking a break. But I'm getting better and better and better. And I've been doing quite a bit of reading as well, catching up on my reading. I have so many wonderful books, lots of literature that are still waiting on me. So I've been kind of digging into my reading as well. But take care of yourselves, guys. Take that time, and don't feel bad if you need to take a trip, you know, a weekend trip, or you need to pull away, and, you know, just don't feel bad about it. You know, we have to learn to take that mean time and do something maybe different, or something, you know, that you really, really like to do, but you always put it off, you know. Do something different. Whatever it is that's going to, you know, bring you back into peace, or, you know, keep you in peace. I was listening to one of my content creator followers, I say followers, that I follow, that I'm subscribed to, the other day, and I noticed I hadn't seen her in a while, and she's a very powerful content creator. But all of a sudden, she popped back in, and I just knew, I figured, you know, she was probably just needing to take a break, just like myself. But I'm back now, and I'm getting back in gear, and I just wanted to come on and just, like I said, I wanted to touch bases with you guys. I was talking to, I got a call from a cousin last night. I hadn't talked to him in almost a couple of years. And I want to share with you what he said to me, just to show you that there's still some of us who still need to work on our mindset about some things. But he called me, and he gave me the news that he was battling with lung cancer. Well, I kind of, I heard that from I think my aunt shared that with me a couple of years ago, but I thought he had beat it, and all of a sudden, he I think it has come back, and so he's still wrestling with it. And of course, I gave him some information and shared with him some of the things that I know, and I was very cautious about giving him advice, because not everybody is ready to make the transition in the mind, and definitely, you know, physically, from the hard drugs that the pharmaceutical companies have us take, and not everybody's ready to transition to the natural world. And so, and a lot of people too still are not even ready to hear about it, you know, less known make the transition. So I was kind of tiptoeing on the information I was giving him just to see, you know, if he was receiving it. And he kind of 50-50. He was listening, but I kind of could tell that, you know, maybe he wasn't ready, because he talked about really being into the chemo and the radiation. And so, but anyway, he said something to me and I had to catch myself because, you know, being where I am in my level of enlightenment, quite naturally, it was almost a quick response, but I paused for a minute to answer his question. We hadn't talked in a couple of years, and he said to me, he said, I lost your number, something to that effect, and I found it. I had to Google to find you. He said, and I noticed they had your age on Google. I said, yeah, I see they put that in there now, the Babylon age, because I don't age. By the way, we don't age. But anyway, he said, they had your age on Google. And I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, wow. He said, I didn't realize we were, you know, that you know, close in age, but yet far apart. And I said, okay. And he said, but you know, let me ask you something. He said, what kind of, at your age, what are all of the illnesses that you're dealing with? That's what he asked me. What are all the illnesses that you're dealing with? And so I paused for a minute and I said, what do you mean? And he said, you know, as we get older, you know, we start dealing with illnesses. And I had to really pause. He said, we start, you know, dealing with sickness and stuff. And I said, I beg your pardon. And I had to catch myself because I began to say, no, you start dealing with illnesses. You speak for yourself. But I caught myself in time to rephrase that and kind of, you know, say it a different way. So I told him, I said, no, I said, I don't have any illnesses. I said, I'm quite well, you know. And he said, you mean you're not on any kind of medication? I said, no, I'm not on, no. I drink herbal teas. And I said, I deal with what Babylon doctors call allergies a little bit. And I said, but I don't understand where that comes from, and I keep that pretty much under control. And I understand why the allergy symptoms are coming. It's very common too, and I explained that to him. I said, but as far as illnesses and sickness, and I said, I don't deal in illnesses, and I don't have any. You know, I'm thankful, you know, but I don't, and I try very hard to keep myself, you know, in a healthy state where I don't have to deal with that. And he said, wow, you know, and it was like he didn't understand that. It was like he believed that it was normal that at a certain age you're supposed to get sick. Guys, I'm telling you, some of our people have that mindset. That's how we think. That's how the conditioning has made our people think that when you get a certain age, you're supposed to get sick. You're supposed to be on medication, some kind of medication, or some kinds of medication. And I mean, he really believed that there had to be something going on because he looked at my Babylon age. And I was happy to tell him, no, I'm not a part of that belief. And no, I don't get sick. I haven't gotten sick. And so I just wanted to share that with you because, and I was telling my husband because nobody has ever came at me like that. And he didn't mean any harm. He was really just ignorant to the fact that sickness is created. Actually, the system created sickness. We're not even supposed to get sick. And just when he said it, it reminded me of the ignorance in our black communities, in the communities where we come from, and how we are still bogged down in that mindset so much. So it was just a reminder, and I kind of felt bad, and I found myself starting to kind of teach him, I started teaching him and started giving, and I had to kind of pause a little bit with that too, because I could tell, sometimes you have to spoon feed our people with that kind of information, because it was too much for him. I was being too much maybe. But I wanted automatically, desperately to just start giving him this information, but guys, we gotta get educated. We've got to work on coming up out of that mindset so that we can be equipped with the knowledge that we need to stay healthy, because we are not supposed to be sick. We weren't created to even have to get sick. They created this climate and this atmosphere, and the foods, meaning the Babylon whole system created a climate for us to be sick. And we just have to realize that we don't have to buy into it. There are things that we can do, things that are, we can put in place so that we don't fall into the trap that they set up for us. And we just have to do that. And of course, it's like darts coming at us from everywhere, every angle, but we're going to have to be quick to dodge those darts and find out how we can do that so we can stay well mentally and physically across the board. But I just thought that was that's something I wanted to share with you, and it just reminds me of the mindset still of our black communities, where we still don't realize we're not supposed to be sick, and we don't have to be sick. And if sickness comes, just realizing where it comes from. It's created because we're not supposed to be going through that. But yeah, he said that to me. He wanted me to give him the list of illnesses. He thought I should have had illnesses. He wanted the list, and then he wanted to know all the medications that I was taking, and I'm like, no, cousin. No, boo, I ain't a part of that club. I'm not a part of that club. Fortunately, I was so glad to be able to give him that answer. And I'm hoping that in our future conversations, he will listen, because I do have some more information that he could definitely benefit from. But guys, we gotta do better. We gotta get that knowledge and start putting it into action so that we can be healthy and stay healthy and know that we don't have to be sick. That's a whole lie. So I wanted to share that with you. But I want to ask you two guys before I sign out, because I don't plan to stay on long tonight. But if there is anything that you guys want to talk about, you want to hear me talk about, I plan to start going live. I'm coming, guys. I'm gonna get on the horn with it, going live, and also I'm gonna be start doing some collaborations here soon as well. I have some people that are waiting to come on with me, so we're gonna start getting all that stuff to rolling. I just needed to take a break here and get some much needed rest, and so that's what I've been doing. But I'm back. So guys, before I sign out, I want to ask you to again check out my reels, check out my shorts. I have them on YouTube. I also have them on IG if you're connected with me. The same channel name, Layla Awake. And if you're on my Facebook, I have some there too. And so you can go to all those places and check out my work that I've been doing. Before I sign out, I want to ask you guys to like the video so that others can see it, and share it so that more can see it. If I say anything at all that ever resonates with you, and I appreciate you for that. I'm going to sign out until next time, guys. I'm going to say assalamu alaikum to you. Shalom, namaste, ashe, ashe, and ashe, as I always say. Guys, keep your head up. Get some sun. Every chance you get to get that natural vitamin D, guys, ain't nothing like it. Get it. Get that sun, guys, and you will be so blessed. And take the time to hug somebody. There's always somebody out there that needs a hug. And, we can always use a hug too. So hug somebody, guys. I love you guys to life. As I always say, I'm going to say peace be unto you guys. And to next time, I'm going to say bye-bye. Have a great evening.